Good morning. My name is Jessica. I'm one of the pastors here at Twin Lakes, and it's great to be joining you today for the Daily Devo. As many of you know, we have two kiddos. We have Logan, who's just over 2 years old, and Clara, who is 5 months. And a few months ago, Logan discovered a book at our house, and it is called The Bible Through Pictures, Bible and Pictures for Little Eyes. That's what it's called. And it's an updated version of a Bible that we used to have at my house growing up. And Logan just latched onto this as his favorite book. He calls it his Jesus book, and he loves it. And you might think that as a pastor's kid, that we've told Logan a lot about Jesus. And you're like, of course, he's a pastor's kid. Like, he hears about Jesus all the time. Why wouldn't he be into his Bible? But really, up until that point, we had done very little to introduce Logan to Jesus. I mean, he wasn't even 2 years old. And yet every night, all Logan wanted to do was to read his Jesus book and to flip through the stories and point at the pictures and hear all about Jesus. One morning, we woke up to him saying, "Mama, Jesus book in crib. Mama, Logan get Jesus book, read." And so I went into his room, handed him his little Bible, and then left and closed the door. And I thought, why is that not what I want to do the very first thing in the morning? You know, I would like to tell you that I wake up and the first thing I do is grab my Bible to read, but it's not. I usually start thinking about everything I need to do that day. And then also I thought, can I be the one to sit in the crib with the door closed, uninterrupted, and read my Bible? That would be amazing. But that's not what happens. But more importantly, what I have seen in Logan just amazes me. He is interested in Jesus. And I feel like I've asked myself, where does this come from? And why is he so into Jesus? Because I really don't feel like we have pushed Jesus on Logan. And so in watching Logan, I've rediscovered this truth. Jesus draws people to himself. There's something about Jesus that attracts, intrigues, and reaches out to us. All throughout the Gospels, we see that people were drawn to Jesus. Crowds followed him, listening to him teach, hoping to be healed, trying to catch a glimpse of him, or even just reaching out to touch his robe. Jesus gathered people to himself from all walks of life. This is most obvious on Palm Sunday, when huge crowds gathered, waving palm branches, praising him and shouting, "Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord." It was a moment of joyous celebration. And yet I find that I regularly miss out on the celebration of Palm Sunday. It's because I'm anticipating what's next. I'm thinking ahead towards the other events in Passion Week. You know, in general, I tend to be a what's next person. I'm always planning ahead, trying to figure out what I need to be ready for the next day or the next event. And in doing that, I kind of miss out on some things. And so Logan, unknowingly, is also teaching me about this. If you have a toddler, then you know that there's only one moment, and it's the moment that's happening right here, right now. Logan lives in the moment. It could be a moment of celebration, a moment of discovering a spider, the moment the garbage truck is coming, the moment of enjoying a popsicle. It doesn't really matter, but he is not planning ahead. It is right here, right now. And in doing that, he's teaching me to let go just a little bit and enjoy the right here and right now. And I've learned something else too, both living in the moment and letting Jesus do his thing of drawing people to himself actually takes some of the pressure off of me. Of course, I need to guide Logan and Clara and teach them about Jesus. But I can already see, just in the 2 brief years of his life, I can already see Jesus working on Logan. And it's not in my control. I have to give Clara to Jesus. And embracing the moment allows me to fully celebrate with joy. If I'm too distracted by what's next, which I likely can't control anyway, it diminishes my ability to relish the experience. And so let me leave you with this encouragement. This week, don't jump ahead. Instead, sit with the joy and celebration of Palm Sunday. Savor the moments and events of Passion Week as they occur. And watch as Jesus continues to draw people to himself today, just like he did in biblical times. I hope you have a great day, enjoying all the moments as they come.